Teachers are charged with one of the greatest responsibilities in our society, the education of our nation's young people. In Australia, we strive to not just be among the best education systems in the world, but to actually be the best. Being a teacher takes commitment and passion, and teachers are entitled to feedback and support to achieve the best outcomes for our students. Teachers who do receive appraisal and feedback view it positively. They want both to help them develop their practices. The vast majority of teachers agree that the appraisal and feedback they have received are fair and helpful in the development of their work. Laying the foundations for that support is exactly what the Australian Teacher Performance and Development Framework is designed to do. The research shows, both national and international, that the quality of teaching is the most significant in-school factor that affects student outcomes. Teacher performance has been shown to improve when the following conditions are present: opportunities for teacher self-reflection and goal setting, frequent feedback on classroom performance, including constructive feedback from their school leader as well as their peers based on regular classroom observation, shadowing of and coaching from peers and leaders, opportunities to contribute to and engage in teamwork, collaboration and action learning with other teachers to obtain the best possible outcomes for students. The framework has been developed to support the professional growth of teachers in meeting and achieving their ultimate goal: improved outcomes for all young people. The framework calls for the creation of a performance and development culture in all Australian schools. But what precisely comprises a performance and development culture? Firstly, it's a culture that focuses on student outcomes, where everything that teachers do and the support they get leads to increased student achievement, well-being and engagement. There is a clear understanding of effective teaching. The Australian Professional Standards for Teachers provides a comprehensive and broad picture of what good teaching looks like. Teachers, leaders and their communities need to determine what good teaching is in their school context, informed by the standards. Naturally, school leaders are vital to building a healthy, productive performance and development culture, but they can't do it alone. A shared commitment to improvement is essential, with teachers taking responsibility for their own and each other's development. Of course, all schools are different and need to respond to their unique contexts and histories. The way performance and development processes work in each school will be different. Performance and development should tie together the various activities that school leaders and teachers are engaged in. Alignment to school plans and school-wide approaches to professional learning are particularly important. With the right culture in place, school leaders and teachers can focus on the sorts of processes they might put in place to improve teacher practice and to provide feedback and support. A simple three-part cycle provides such a structure. Firstly, the cycle is about reflection and goal setting. Goals are agreed by teachers and school leaders and are based on the teacher's own professional needs and interests, as well as wider school and sector goals and strategies. The goals are regularly reviewed and are measurable, with a clear link to evidence so that teachers can gauge their progress. The cycle also promotes professional practice and learning. It supports achieving professional goals through targeted development opportunities. The Australian Charter for the Professional Learning of Teachers and School Leaders is a companion paper to the framework and highlights for educators the central importance of ongoing professional learning to achievement, career development and progression. There are in fact many ways we can measure the improvement in teaching, such as evidence of the impact on students' outcomes, direct observation of teaching, evidence of the teacher's impact on colleagues and the school as a whole, student feedback, peer-to-supervisor feedback, and self-assessment. If we're going to make genuine progress, then it's vitally important that all teachers complete the cycle by receiving regular informal and formal feedback to support their improvement, their professional learning choices, their reflection, and the revision of their goals. This includes a formal review at least annually. High-performing education systems provide continuous and frequent feedback to teachers. Clearly, with a more recognised, engaged and supported teaching workforce comes improved learning for students. We want to create an education culture in all Australian schools, where a focus on performance and development is not only natural, but is sought by all. Many schools have a long history of putting their energies into performance and development. They report outstanding results, and their teachers acknowledge real improvements made in the quality of their teaching as a result. That's real cultural change. Change that's focused on mutual improvement, genuine peer feedback, and most importantly, ongoing professional growth for all teachers in all schools. By supporting teachers to improve their practice, we can make a real and sustained difference to the educational outcomes of all young Australians.